You know, there's nothing better than at the end of the day, coming back down. You get to see some very beautiful sunsets, and this is on our drive down the mountain and into the valley, and it's just quite amazing to kind of sets things into perspective. And we're going to be able to enjoy these types of sunsets for a long time coming. So I tell you, one of the other joys is getting to run this beautiful cat that my brother purchased, and he's letting us use. This cat is able to. It's got a beautiful bucket. It's very strong, and it's when you get to backfill a trench, it's quite an amazing thing. There's a lot of hard work that goes into to digging a trench and then laying the conduit, connecting everything up. But when you finally get a chance to close the ditch and cover the conduit, there's a certain satisfaction. And of course here we're trying to get it all level. You always wonder if you have enough conduit that's in the ground, especially when you're pouring concrete, and this is in the shop part. And I think we ended up here putting in, let's see here, we put in a conduit for the solar, we put in a conduit for the water, because we didn't want to have a PEX pipe exposed. And let's see, I put in one for communications and then an extra pipe as well. These are all 2-inch conduits. So I believe I have either 4 or 5 in this, which is getting hard to remember exactly. But and this goes through the shop and it goes out the front porch, and then it connects up out by the well. So anyway, just a lot of fun driving this machine. Very versatile with this skid steer, because we have this bucket here, and then we can actually put on the forklift, which for bringing materials around is very handy as well. So all thanks to my brother Tim. Been a lot of fun to be able to use this. Looking forward to using it much more in the future. You never know how handy a machine is until you have to do it by hand. And had a lot of experience with using hand shovels and that type of thing, and this just makes it easy.
Good evening and welcome back to Almost Home Ranch. Here we are on a Thursday and the sun is just going down over here. Such a beautiful sight as it's reflecting off the other side of the ridge. But we got some progress here. Wanted to show you. So first off, we have two gable ends and a side done. As you can see, what we have here is that's the patio door, and then we've got our picture windows, and then a bedroom window, and then these two windows up on top are for the study. So that's all done. And then another thing that we got done is we buried the concrete solar blocks. Let me show you what those are about. Oh, before I go there, let me show you what has happened here. We got our plumbing approved. Yay! After a long haul, the plumbing is approved and now buried. I was telling Keenan that it's hard to cover this after all this work, but it's finally done, and it's we just got done burying the trenches here, and except for a couple vent pipes, which will be covered yet by more rock and then the concrete, this is prepped and ready. So the next step here is to bring in rock, and when we bring in the rock, then we can level and plate compact this, and then we can get ready for the foam board. So that's quite exciting. Let me go show you what is going on over at the solar poles. That's Keenan trying to get his motorcycle into container. So here we go. Over here, these are now all covered up with a big piece of concrete. That is 4x4 by 38 inches, and now these are all covered with rock, and then we're going to put conduit between these and then onto the house, and so we connect them all up. I guess Keenan likes to rev the motorcycle. He's that age. So here we are on the project. We're leaving one side open here. The reason for that is that until we get the floor poured, they have no way of getting the purlins up on the roof, especially on both sides. They might be able to do it on this side, but they're leaving that side open so that they can drive the telehandler in and then raise the guys up to put the roof on. But that is after the concrete is done. So that's the reason that they haven't been doing that. I think next they're going to probably be working on Tyvek, and then windows. We're going to start placing windows in the front, which is kind of like the back for you guys, but the front of the house, and then the side of the house, and that's quite exciting as well. All right, well, that is, oh yeah, and we also brought up this skidster, which is my brother's, and that's going to be very helpful as well. It's a cat, and it does a wonderful job here, you know, in tight spaces, and as we get more gravel in here, then we'll just spread it out as well. So that's up here. And then we also brought a four-wheeler and then another motorcycle. So gradually we're moving up little by little. So that's the update for today. And we hope to catch you on another update soon. Beautiful night up here. I would say it's about 72 degrees. Just beautiful time of the year. Take care, friends. We'll talk to you soon.